Quarry Hill, St. Catherine resident gunned down. A man was gunned down in Quarry Hill, St. Catherine last evening. He is 24-year-old construction worker Zidon Downer, who lives in the community. It is reported that about 8 o'clock, explosions were heard near the church in the community and checked to feel Downer suffering from gunshot wounds. He was rushed to the Spanish Town Hospital where he was pronounced dead. The police have yet to establish a motive in Downer's death. The shooting is being investigated by the Spanish Town Criminal Investigations Branch. Fire in Majestic Gardens leaves some families homeless. An early morning fire destroyed several homes in Majestic Gardens, St. Andrew. The blaze occurred around 1 o'clock in a section of the community called Board Building by residents. It is reported that over 30 individuals have been left homeless by the fire. No injuries were reported. The matter is under investigation.
About 40 families have been affected, and when I say affected, meaning that they have been burned out. Most of them have lost everything. The fire brigade was on spot collecting information. They still are not able to tell us the cause of the fire. I'm expecting that the Kingston and St. Andrew Corporation and the disaster coordinator will be on spot shortly. But, they are gathering the names and the families together. They are very young children, uniform gone, clothes gone, everything gone. Baby mother was saying to me that she wasn't even able to save one meal for the baby, not even a bottle. So it's really bad. We're going to need a lot of help. I'm not even so sure where to start just now. The place needs to be cleared. We are identifying the families and the composition of the family to see what assistance we can get. I know that they will need just about everything.
15-year-old artistic girl missing in Manchester. A political aspirant and the relatives of a 15-year-old girl with autism are pleading for additional resources from the police to aid in the search for her after she went missing from her home in Spice Grove, Manchester on Wednesday. We are asking the police to dispatch the canine unit so that dogs can be allowed a scent and be able to make the search more effective. We are also appealing to the Jamaica Defence Force to aid in the search. We would like all hands on board so that the search can be effective, said Jamaica Labour Party aspirant for Manchester Northwest, Damian Young. The missing teenager is Georgiana Bramwell. Relatives said that she was last seen on Wednesday, November 20, around 1 p.m. at her home, wearing a pink top, blue and white jeans, and a brown slippers with her hair styled in large twists. As of mid-afternoon Saturday, the search was still ongoing. Young shared that on Friday, police and firefighters extended their search as far as Pepper in St. Elizabeth. We're asking for citizens around who might have seen young Georgiana to alert the Manchester police or family members. All is not entirely well with her. We are optimistic and praying that she will turn up. Someone will see her and can alert the family members. The family members are distraught. They are very concerned about Georgiana has been missing since Wednesday, he stated. Her mother also made an emotional plea to the public for assistance in finding her. Anyone who sees her, please return her to us, I beg you, she stated. JLP looks to lift spirits. The leadership of the Jamaica Labour Party will today try to lift the spirit of some of its core supporters who were left stunned by defeats in 2 municipal by-election last Friday. While there has been no official announcement from the party, today's public session of the Jamaica Labour Party's 81st annual conference, the last before the next general election, is expected to be the unofficial launch of its push for a third term. A bumper crowd is expected at the National Arena in St. Andrew as the party aims to send a message that Labourites at its base are energized and ready for the road. But the results of Friday's by-election, in which the governing party failed to win any of the 2 municipal divisions contested by the People's National Party, plus recent national polls which show that the JLP, headed for defeat whenever Jamaica go back to the poll, could put a damper on the conference. However, the party's General Secretary Dr. Horace Chang was quick to downplay the significance of the 2 defeats while talking up the performance of the JLP's candidate in the two parliamentary by-elections. Speaking with reporters hours after the preliminary results were announced on Friday, Chang said the performances of Dwayne Smith in St. Andrew Northwestern and Marissa Dalrymple-Philibert in Trelawney Southern were commendable. I said Dalrymple-Philibert would get 3,000 to 4,000 votes, and she got over 4,000, 4,146, and Dwayne also won easily, said Chang, as he admitted that the party needs to look at what happened in the defeating Ainatown division in Clarendon and Morant Bay division in St. Thomas. The Ainatown was won with a little off, and we will look at it with what happened there, but we should have won. I think some errors were made. In Morant Bay, we did pretty well given that we came out with, but I was surprised by the result. It was a tough call, but we did better than was expected. Let's say we didn't do badly, and what we did in the by-election in South Trelawney, people came out and showed their commitment. We might just have to look at what went through the cracks, stated Chang. But buoyed by his party's victory in Morant Bay, which it is also won for the local government elections last February and Ainatown, which it had lost in February, PNP President Mark Golding declared that the result reflects the opposition party's growing national support and the people's confidence that it will deliver meaningful change. Golding was supported by the party's General Secretary Dr. Dayton Campbell, who said the victories in Ainatown and Morant Bay are heralding what's to come in 2025. According to Campbell, the results are consistent with recent national polls that show that the People's National Party is developing a commanding lead in trust and support. The JLP is now a lame duck administration that has lost the confidence of the majority. An early election to give a fresh mandate to a new administration would be in the best interest of democracy and governance. Today, it will be up to the leadership of the JLP, led by party leader Prime Minister Andrew Holness, to convince Labourites and the rest of Jamaica that the two defeats were minor blips. The party leader is scheduled to deliver the main address at the conference, and JLP Public Relations Committee member Dr. Dana Morris-Dixon last Thursday told a media briefing at the party's Belmont Road St. Andrew headquarters that Holness will give a comprehensive update to the nation on how his administration will intensify the pace at which we are delivering on the mission to Jamaica, achieving economic independence, and deliver prosperity for all. Dixon added that the conference will also feature addresses from a number of speakers who will update the country on the progress which made by the government in various sectors including health, transport, technology, foreign affairs, agriculture, water along with labor and social security. She said Jamaicans will hear more of how Holness' administration is actively putting policies in place to further address their concerns. Also addressing last Thursday's media briefing, JLP Deputy Leader Desmond McKenzie declared that this will be a serious conference without the victory, which he said marked other recent political conferences. We are not going to the national arena on Sunday with only comedy. We are coming with a strong, clear message that will speak to the direction of the country. We are not in the gimmicks thing. This is a party that is serious about our messaging, and we will stick on our message, said McKenzie, the conference chairman. Our conference will reinforce the fact that by virtue of the actions we have taken and will take to improve the lives of the mass of Jamaicans, the Jamaica Labour Party is without doubt the stronger political party. We have better policies, a stronger theme, and we have perhaps the greatest political leader of modern time, Dr. Andrew Holness, McKenzie stated, as he outlined the plans for the public session of the conference, which will have as its theme, Active and Strong. The public session is slated to get underway at 10 a.m. with no firearms, drugs, knives, ice picks, machete, long umbrellas, glass bottles, or any other item that can be used to cause serious harm or injury, as well as noisemakers, will be allowed inside the venue. Traffic changes will also be in effect for the area around the National Stadium complex, where the police have warned that all provisions on the Road Traffic Act will be strictly enforced. Sections of Whittle and Westmoreland under curfew. Sections of Morass, Bastard Cedar Walk, Pullet Lane, Bullet Tree Lane, Stewberry and Longwood in Whittle and Westmoreland are under a curfew. The security measure began at 6 p.m. on Friday, November 22nd, and will remain in effect until 6 p.m. Sunday, November 24. The boundaries of the curfew are north from the Morris Main Road running along an imaginary line to a dirt road in the Withorn community, east from the dirt road in Withorn community running along an imaginary line to the junction of Galloway and Torrington Main Road, south from the junction of the Galloway and Torrington Main Road running along an imaginary line to Hertford intersection, west from Hertford intersection running along an imaginary line to the Morris Main Road. During the curfew, all persons are required to remain within their premises unless otherwise authorized. Remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.